So we're going to take a look at Newton's first law. So what is Newton's first law? An object at rest remains at rest or travels at constant velocity unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. So here's an object at rest, velocity 0 meters per second, and here's an object moving at constant velocity 5 meters per second to the right. So what Newton is saying is that unless a force acts on this object will remain at rest. And unless a force acts on this object, the object will continue to travel at 5 meters per second to the right. And why are we saying unbalanced force? Well, if we apply a balanced force, as shown below, so we have a force of 10 newtons acting to the left, F1, and force F2 of 10 newtons acting to the right. So if we take the net force, which is F1 plus F2, we get the net force being 0 newtons. So the object is not displaced or disturbed. So this object, if it's at rest, it wouldn't move. The same applies to the object moving at constant velocity. Since the net force acting on the object is balanced, the object will continue at its constant velocity. That's basically Newton's law. And in simple terms, things want to keep doing what they're doing. So out of Newton's law, Newton's first law is also known as Newton's law of inertia. Comes an interesting concept called inertia. And what is inertia? Inertia is the tendency of a body to resist a change in motion. And I found this image on Shutterstock. This is a classic example of inertia. The coin wants to stay in the position it is. So when the paper is pulled out, only the paper moves and not the coin. And as shown below here, when the cardboard is pulled, the coin falls into the glass. This is because the inertia of the coin maintains its state of rest and it falls into the glass due to gravity. So that's basically inertia. And just for full disclosure, I've included this link